So, went to the doctor and talked to them about my foot and or my ankle, and basically for right now they're going to get me to a podiatrist and ortho doctor to see what the hell's going on with my foot. So there isn't going to be a workout video again today. I got to get my foot healed up. So hopefully tomorrow. Sorry if you're following me. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get in and. If I get in the gym tomorrow, I'll be doing my shoulders because I like doing shoulders. I don't want to. I can do some sit down exercises with my shoulders, so I'm not like lugging weights around. Where versus back where you have to use your legs for the rows and stuff. But so yeah, I've got a degenerative, chronic degenerative disorder with my left Achilles tendon. And it's down at the bottom of my foot, and I don't know. So they're going to do xrays and MRIs and probably end up doing a CAT scan, I would imagine. So I got that going on. And they're going to check me for diabetes, and I think that was it, wasn't it? I forget. So anyway, but yeah, basically my heel is really screwed up, and they got me. In fact, they put me on no walking longer than 30 minutes at work, like carrying mail. So that's going to be interesting how that all plays out, because carrying mail is what I do. But I just wanted to give you all a heads up what's going on, because I know a lot of you all followed me for years and years, and last time when I got sick during Bigger by the Day, I had a lot of people reach out and like, come on, man, get back to it and get feeling good and whatever. And so, and I think the people that genuinely cared during Bigger by the Day, I've retained, because now you're with me with down 80 pounds. So I didn't want you to think that I'm just not going to the gym. I have some issues going on with my foot, and unfortunately, I know this is going to surprise some of you, but I don't make a lot of money on my YouTube channel. I definitely couldn't live off the money I make on YouTube. So I have to work, which is fine. I got no problem in working, but if I can't work, then I can't make money. I'm not going to burn up, my sick leave, because I wanted to shoot a video and, whatever. So I did weigh in today, and I've only lost 2 pounds since my last weigh-in, which once you get your initial weight loss, it becomes slower. I am progressing in the direction that I need to be going in, but I was really hoping to be 300 pounds by Friday, and I'm at 311, which was I 312? Well, shit, I've only lost a pound. So, yeah, I've only lost a pound, but I can tell you, remember when we shot the video and I was like, I couldn't get my finger between my necklace, and I got my finger between my necklace? Well, now I can get 3 fingers between my necklace. So I'm definitely moving in the right direction. So something is going right. I don't know if my body is even physically able to be 245 pounds anymore. That's the thing. I've worked my legs forever. I've carried mail forever. I may just physically not be able to be 245 pounds. And if that's the case, that's the case. But the point of the video series is to keep me motivated and keep me going in the direction that I need to do to make positive changes in my life. Like right now I'm wearing size 2X shirts, which when I first started, 3Xs were a little snug on me. I was a little bit like, come on, man. But now 2Xs is what I'm wearing. A lot of my 2Xs are big, like my work shirts that are 2Xs are like through the waist and the gut, too big. So it won't be like when I weighed 292 pounds. I was wearing size extra large shirts, and it was tight in my arms, but I'm like 20 pounds away from a size 1X, like not 1X from the big and fat store, like a regular 1X shirt. So I don't know if 245 is going to be attainable. But with that being said, am I going to be upset that I'm not 245 pounds? No, because I know that if I don't get to 245, it's because there's just no way possible for me to not, or to get down that low. So, 245 pounds would probably be, in my mind, it's the ideal weight, but I don't know if I'll be able to get to it. Maybe, if I get down to 270 or 260, something like that, that might be great. We're going to have to see, but I'm going to keep marching forward. The fact that, like I said, now when we shot and I got my one finger in, I showed you all, now I can, get this much more of my neck, and I'm not adjusting my necklace. And Stephanie will tell you, I've not touched my necklace. My necklace has stayed the same, but it is a very good guide as to where I'm heading, and it by everything, by my shirt, my clothing, by my necklace, the way everything's fitting, I'm heading in the right direction. The weight isn't coming off, but the inches are. So I know I'm doing the right thing, personally, for me and for my health. We just took my blood pressure. It was 134/84, which is pretty good, especially for me. A lot of times it's so high, they're like, we're going to have to recheck that. And they didn't have to recheck it. So a lot of positive things are going on, regardless of what the scale is saying. And everybody that has been in the fitness industry forever will tell you, don't worry so much about the scale, your clothes are going to tell you the story. And this shirt was so tight, like my freaking gut was almost hanging out from underneath of it, and now it feels really good. So we're going to keep marching forward. If I don't get to 245, but I've lost all the weight that I can possibly lose, and I'm healthy and I feel good, then I'm going to call it a success. But the last time I weighed 245, I was in the Navy, and I had been in the Navy about a year, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't carry around as much muscle, because I had worked out in a high school gym room, and basically, like, all we did, like, one day was arms day, then the next day was chest day, and then the next day after that was arms day, and the next day was chest day, and then the next day was arms, and then the next week you rotated, you had 3 chest days and 2 arm days. So you never worked the legs, you never did back, you never did any of that stuff. So I hadn't grown any leg muscles, the way they are now. I wear a size 38 pants. But I can't wear just any 38 pants because my legs don't fit in all. Like, the waist is fine, I can button them up and zip them, whatever, but I physically can't walk in them because the legs are not big enough. So I have to wear, actually Nautica brand pants fit me better than anything. Arizona is a good pair of pants. Evidently fire hose pants, I got a friend that he's got the same issue, he wears fire hose pants, but I ain't all uppity and stuck up like him. But anyways, so that's what's going on. That's the update. I'm making progress. I'm reaching the goal that I want. Whether I can reach the pound goal that I've set for myself, I don't know. I will tell you, I'll keep going on, but I'm not going to stop eating, protein and getting my macros that I need, so I lose muscle to get down to that weight. I'm not intending on losing muscle. I'm intending on losing fat, unwanted weight. So we'll see. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and weigh in on Friday, and I know I said that I was going to do cardio, but with my ankle acting up, I'm going to have to think of another way of doing cardio. They've got a bike that has hand things, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe I won't. But we're going to, just kind of play it by ear and see what happens, and keep on trucking. I was showing Stephanie, like, you can't see because of my beard, but like underneath my chin, you can barely pinch any skin under there. So definitely making a huge amount of progress in a very small amount of time. So thank you all for watching. Sorry to be in your ear for this long, but I just thought, you know, the people that are important enough to me to and me them to comment and keep encouraging me. I didn't want you to think that I fell off the bandwagon. I'm still marching forward. I just having a setback with my foot, and I can't you know, go to the gym and walk around with a bunch of heavy weights with a banged up foot, because it's going to affect my job, which pays my bills, which lets me afford the Swimobile, which you all love to have videos from, evidently. Some guy was like, why don't you shoot videos of you talking while you're going to the gym or whatever? And, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, well, that's, you know, Jason 1.0. So I hope this satisfies your needing to ride along with me during a trip and, you know, have me talk with you. So, all right, everybody go out there today, unless your foot's hurt, and get you some.